Let's go. If I go here.
We've got the key in, right? So we can
Yep,
stream without the.
If I go to my channel.
Settings.
Yeah.
Okay, good. OBS is good for that then.
And I should. Yes. Oh, hey, it works.
Let's go. If I go here.
You actually hit the streaming?
Yeah, it's starting. Okay, so quality's not super perfect. We're just gonna mute that. All we need this for is a comment on. Oh, one is watching. Hey. Alright, hopefully this stream works. We're on my friend's laptop here. Haven't used this before. We're just gonna be playing some computer games that I made when I was 12. Scoot this in just a little bit so that we can reach it better, but also it's going to affect the webcam because we're using the webcam on his computer. But I've got comment monitor off to the left there, so I can kind of see if you guys leave comments. So go ahead and pick, you can scroll down this whole entire window here and pick any game from the list. And if you guys hear what sounds like double, I've tried my best to make the audio so that it's a little bit louder coming from the computer. You can still hear us, but we're running off of a speaker. We don't have a headphone splitter.
We wish.
Yeah. I mean, I've got one somewhere, but it's broken. But we'll see how good this goes. And if the stream looks
if he was nice enough, like he told me to bring the computer, but he didn't tell me to bring a splitter, and I went home.
Yeah, I forgot to, you know, I didn't think about it because, I mean, I don't stream a lot with multiple people, and so I'm used to just having the one connection. So we'll see here, and these games aren't super CPU intensive. And whoops, why are we not? Oh, 1 second. I think our speaker has turned off. We need to turn you back on.
Does that mean the sound's not actually working?
No, the sound will work. CPU intensive. Oh wait, whoops. Whoops, why are we not? Oh, 1 second. I know something's going on. Our speaker has turned off. We need to turn you back on.
It's slow. Does that mean the sound's not working?
Oh, that's because it's hooked up to this. That's why. Duh.
Oh.
I need to go to my Bluetooth settings, and we just want to end our session with my Bluetooth speaker, so it should run off of the computer. Let's give our little test here. We're going to go to Windows, sound stuff down here. Oh, and then we need to do this. Wish I had a physical switch for this, but... Yep, speakers will help. Okay, we'll go with that volume level for now. Okay, so we should be good. Whoops. Right, I need that open to see your comments, which the stream is always slow. I need this to be, come on. Need this to be playing. Open up live chat. Skip as far to the end as possible. So, we got some comment in the corner if we need to. Let's go back to... Alright, so go ahead. This game is, like, super extremely buggy. This was, like, the first game, one of the first games that I made.
Warning, junior officers, evil trees are attacking the CD. Nothing the 7-year-old junior officers can't handle. You will need your jetpack. Press space to continue.
You want instructions. You need to read the instructions.
Okay, fine. Use the left, right, up the keys to move the stick. Please guide around. Stick. Okay. This is hilarious. Okay, don't let him touch the trees. Press space to fire missiles located on the screen to destroy the trees.
Watching.
Missiles are the black dots. Don't let the stick guy touch the missiles. Destroy trees and get more guys. Use space to fire a gun when you get it. Press save game 1 to 5 located on the screen. Save game is 1 to 5 plus F11 to switch between the window mode and full screen mode plus escape to go back to the main menu. That's being really slow.
Yeah, it is a little bit behind, but hey. So. And now... Don't forget you need to shoot him. Oh, you got it. Now touch the money to go to the next level.
Touch them.
On the right. Yeah, this game is really bad, trust me. And by the way, I drew everything.
Ah!
Except for the... Now, okay, now press the button because you're out of the way of the missiles.
Oh,
Don't worry, you have a lot more guys that come back. Because for some reason when you kill the trees, you get more guys. Oh. Yeah, you see those... Press
Yeah.
space, you see those black balls?
Yeah, I do.
Those are the missiles. Shoot them. Yeah. And now go touch the money.
This is really bad.
Yes, it is.
No!
Okay, now go touch the money, otherwise you might kill everybody.
Oh, I just... there goes... And I'm losing all my guys. Ah, I don't know how to play this game. Ah.
Okay, now you can go touch the money. Well, the missiles are still coming, so watch out for them. Oh yeah, and you get more missiles too when you kill trees, but it's dumb.
Please. I'm just gonna kill all my guys up in the middle of this. Whatever. Let's go touch the money.
Yeah, this isn't the first game I made, it's the second game that I started. The first game I started was taking too long to finish, and so I hope that this game would be made even faster. Because the first game, I was working on it off and on for like 3 days, and this game I was hoping would be like 2 days. Or 1 day. But then, so I did eventually finish this game. And, okay, you can go touch the money now.
Junior officer, come in. Yes. We found out when a junior officer dies, his body is frozen and placed on an asteroid. This has been happening for
Yep.
20 years. Keep fighting, and we will find the plant that makes these trees. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Press space to continue.
Yeah, this is a really bad game.
Ah.
And actually,
Ah.
just go left and you get easy access because it's wraparound too. So
I
you
know.
could just have your guy go behind the trees and go to the next level.
We have found the plant. And if you destroy the plant, all the junior officers will come back to the earth. Here, you've earned it. Oh, wow, thank you. The trees won't harm you.
So now you need to blow up the building. So press space to shoot and move towards the building. Because now let me pause for here. Don't touch the building though. So here's something to know. You need to go back to the left and then go down, and I'll tell you what to do. What happens is the shooting isn't actually shooting. So in a normal game, you would code it so that yeah. Now press spacebar. Yeah, you would code it so that the bullet is actually a traveling... Go ahead and shoot. You'll get another guy. You would code it so that the bullet... Shoot again. You would code it so that the bullet is actually a traveling object, right? In this case, we're just changing sprites. So imagine your guy changing from an object that doesn't do anything but move around to an object that's an animated GIF of the bullet going by. So if you hold the spacebar down, see how the bullet stops there? That's just the animation. So go ahead and press spacebar as you move towards the building, because you need to touch it with your bullet. So if you go like that, and then do the same thing and go left, and just hold it down, and just keep going, and just keep repeating this until we finally blow up the whole building. And maybe we'll actually win. I'm surprised, because I don't remember the last time I actually beat this game. Keep going. And you know, I just realized I could probably... I'd have to go back and grab them, but I should have grabbed the Game Maker files too, because then that means that we can go in and skip some stuff if we... But I don't think, like, winning the game just says basically a little comic strip saying, yay, you win. Oh, we won, but we were holding spacebar, so it went by too fast.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but let me show you really quickly. We're just gonna kill ourselves.
We honor the junior officer who tried to save the city. Pack your things. The trees will be here soon. Press space to continue.
And listen to the music. So, yeah, that game's really bad. We are done with that game. Go ahead and pick another one. and there's more games down, because we've got little... Oh, this game. This game's a really bad Star Wars game.
Why am I always picking the bad ones?
All of these, some of them are good, most of them are pretty bad. I got that from the internet. It's an a cappella version of Star Wars. So, yeah, and instructions are always helpful at the top.
Space to fire, use the arrow keys to move, don't touch the enemy fire or enemy if you get stuck in the face.
If you get stuck, face the other way.
Face the other way. Wait, it's slow load after pressing new game.
That was just on my computer. I don't know why.
Press escape to go back to the main menu.
Okay, so, new game. Oh, that's right, it is slow load after. And I don't know what I did in the code that accidentally made it do this, but for some reason it did. Okay, there you go. And remember, spacebars shoot. This one's better because the bullets actually go somewhere. They're not like part of your guy as a sprite.
Those don't do anything, do they?
They do.
They do?
You died.
I died. Well,
It's a new game.
whatever.
And then we let it load.
Let it load for ever and ever and ever.
It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be instantaneous. Okay. And they're supposed to be shooting at you too, so face left and shoot. Yeah, and all your lasers disappear when they hit one bad guy, which is not supposed to happen. And so basically it's just this until you finally die. See how long you can last. Like, see... If you go down and shoot, because you're shooting from your head, actually, because I didn't set where the sprite was shooting from, the center of the sprite. Yeah, as you can see here, this is a pretty bad game.
And I can't go this way for some reason.
I think I put an invisible wall there, I'm not sure.
You must have, because I cannot go that way whatso freaking ever.
Now, let me show you something. Yeah, this, I think, if I can do... new... come on. If I go like this... Oh, nope, no. Yeah, like that, and then, see, I'm stuck now. Because I was shooting, and so it got me stuck in a wall. So I can't move until I face the other way, and then I bounce off the wall, and I can keep moving again. But, yeah, that's... Oh, and also, escape doesn't work here. You have to go kill yourself, and then you can exit the game. Which is a bad idea. But, yeah, a high score of 90. So, let's pick another one, because that... Oh yeah, Dumbino, whenever you click exit. Yeah. And if you want, I can point out some games that actually are decent and work, but...
Let's just open this one.
Oh yeah, this one's actually a decent game that sort of works. There are some bugs with it, but they're more specific. And that's only when you're on a specific level. So, yeah, go ahead and... New game, because there's no...
There's no instructions for this.
There are, yep.
Okay, there you are, the green dot. Use the mouse buttons to catch the ball. When...
Sorry.
When the ball hits the yellow dot, it speeds up. If you touch an M ball, you get points. If the ball bounces off the board, press the R key to restart. Press escape to go back to the main menu. Press enter to pause the game. Press S to save the game.
No. There's a few things. One problem is that the ball can get speeding up so fast that it just like... Don't forget you can move up and down with the scroll wheel, moving up and down. Now the problem is that the ball can get going so fast because there's no cap. So it can... The number that the number that represents its speed will just go up infinitely the more it touches that. So yeah. Also, the dumb thing is this is catch the ball number 2. And the way I structured it is I just stuck a bunch more levels onto the first game. So you have to beat all of the first levels to get to the new levels that you haven't played yet. Yeah, I probably should go back and change that and make catch the ball 2 be separate. Also, there's a really annoying...
Oh, crap, I just hit the yellow ball. What is that ball that's bouncing around do?
That's what you want to catch. So you want to intercept the bouncing around ball and catch it.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, I know. Especially when it's been speeding up for a bit. So just, you gotta think of its trajectory and figure out where it's gonna go, and...
Yeah, that's the same with Ricochet.
Yeah.
But the Ricochet little bumper is bigger than this.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Hit me.
Hit me. Hit me.
This is...
Yeah. Oh, you almost had
I
it.
almost had it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
And this is big on prediction. There you go.
Finally. When
So-
you hit the ball hits the arrow, you bounce off of it. Whenever the ball hits the arrow, you bounce off it. Oh, boy.
Isn't this just great music?
Yes!
Yeah, no, it's
When
okay.
the ball hits an arrow, a laser is... It's okay if you touch the laser. When the ball touches the laser, it bounces. Oh, okay. That's it.
So, and then you see it made the laser now. And it bounces off of it, sort of, but not really.
Oh, I so almost had it there. Yes, no, I moved!
You almost got it.
Ah, come on, it was so good. Hit it.
Also, M-balls give you points, but you don't have to go for them.
Yes. If the ball touches the red dot, it slows down, yes.
Which, that's another thing too. Since it's, since both of those dots that speed up or slow down the ball don't have a cap or a limit set, the ball will just start going slower and slower and slower until it starts speeding up and then flies away and you can't catch it because it's out of the screen. Yeah.
Press the space bar, move the triangle up. When you let it go, it goes back to start.
Now, warning, there's one level where there's like a whole bunch of triangles. Don't push the spacebar on that level, otherwise you'll freeze the whole game. Because there's too many triangles.
On the triangles?
Yeah, for this level it's fine. So you can supposedly use that to help you catch the ball. Supposedly. Like if you did it fast enough, it would get stuck in its starty hole. Yes!
Now that you know how the stuff works, use it to catch the ball. Now that you know, oh, I did it again.
Yeah. Ooh. Almost had an easy one. Oh yeah. Just stay in the straight line of the ball. It's coming back for another pass.
Here, let's just go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. No, that didn't work. Let's go right here, up and down. No, time it right. Come on, I want to go into the middle, right there. No.
Yeah.
I can't. No.
Controls are very tricky.
Okay, no. Okay, no. Yes.
You caught the ball. Oh.
Oh, that was easy. I didn't even move.
Yeah. Oh. I think we missed something. But you see those black platforms? That makes the ball jump back to its starting position when it touches those black things. Oh, and it's stuck right there. You can just go grab it. Easy.
No! How the heck? No!
Yeah. This game's buggy like that. But it's certainly better than all the other games we played so far, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, this is one where it's easy if it goes up there with those black things, then you get it stuck up there and go after it. But... kind of like that, yeah. But also it's annoying how it keeps playing that ding noise. And because there's nothing to stop the sound from playing overlapping, then it just gets louder and louder. Because you know enough with Game Maker to know that if you had 50 objects playing one sound, it would blast your speakers to pieces. So yeah, it's like that. And... Ooh. Yes!
I'm getting better at this, I think.
Yeah, you are. Oh!
Don't be buggy this time. Don't be buggy this time. Yeah, don't get bugged this time. Dang it.
Well, technically it was in a bug. You don't want it to unfix, basically. But yeah, now you've got a smaller space to go get it with. And And remember, you can move through the lasers. They're fine. Oh, there's the M ball.
I know I can move through the laser. I'm trying to see if I can, get the ball inside the laser so that I can just get it to stick and then boom, 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 boom. But
Nope.
I don't think so.
Because, yeah, it created the lasers when it touched all the triangles. So, yeah. But you caught it. Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, and by the way, before you catch the ball, I want you to see something. Notice how those have something in the middle, but that one doesn't? So can you guess what's in the middle of that one?
Nothing.
An M ball. Because remember, they appear to give you points when you touch them every once in a while?
Ah.
Like, see? And they're supposed to look
And
like...
I went into the right
Yep.
spot.
And they're supposed to look like flowers, too. Which, don't they look like flowers?
I somehow made it go diagonal. Down, down, and that. No, I almost made it go diagonal one time.
Which is weird, because you shouldn't be able to.
My dad made this one.
He's in a wheelchair, and so he kind of had... Like, I had to work the mouse for him, because he doesn't have good dexterity with his hands. My real dad, not my stepdad. And, yeah, and you see where you are. Yeah, you see it. So, yeah.
This is the maze one, isn't it?
No.
No, I'm just saying this is a mazy one.
Kind of, yeah. There are more mazy levels in this game. And hopefully we make it far enough that we get to the second set of levels. Thankfully, this game, it's one of my longer games, but there was one game, I don't know how many levels it had, it was like a maze game that was okay, but there were some bugs that would make it so that you couldn't necessarily win. And then you had to, like, and then you'd have to restart. And the annoying part is, to this game, I had no idea how long it was. I probably finally got to, like, level 100, and there were still some levels going, and I don't know when it was going to end. And then I got stuck in a spot where it was bugged. And I'm like, no, I give up. I can't take 100, I don't know how many levels there are, but there are at least 100 levels of a maze game. Yeah, and those things, honestly, they're just annoying.
I just skipped around it.
Yeah, that happens. Actually, no, I know how you could go diagonals if you bounce off of the wall pieces, the E-bricks, just right. Still 2 watching. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Sometimes I like it.
Oh.
Yes, catch it.
Oh.
Go back over here.
Yes!
Yes! Finally! Didn't get buggy that time.
Well, no, it was buggy.
Yeah.
We mean that it didn't unstick.
Yeah, but it didn't, like, unstick as soon as it got over there.
Yeah. You caught it. And by the way, there'd be a bunch of M-balls in there. But our goal is catch the ball. We're not waiting around for M-balls.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Oh, and those arrows. I just realized I now know why they're cut off like that. It's because I used GameMaker's rotate feature. But when it rotates, it doesn't rotate the canvas. It just rotates the image within the square canvas.
I got the ball at the same time.
So that's why they ended up cut off. Because you see how the arrow is actually kind of like a rectangle?
Yeah.
So when I rotated it, it's because the way the shape was, it was cut off now. So yeah. There we go. Don't press the spacebar. Well, do it.
No.
Do it for. You can do it once for like a second. Yeah, do it for just one tap. Maybe modern computers can handle this better than mine could. But if you like, you would just hold it and it would get going up there, and then the game would just crash. Sorry, put my hand in front of your face. Not great.
That wasn't very helpful. Like.
Nope. Yeah. I need to make sure, because they can't even see what I'm pointing at, so it doesn't help them. But yeah, like, I'm old.
Because you point with the screen and it shows it on the webcam, but it's like,
yeah,
I can't see what you're pointing at.
Yeah, on old computers, they would just go up and then eventually crash the game because there was so much sounds playing all at once.
I liked it when it was at the beginning where it was right here. And I was heading there, and then it freaking got out, and I'm like, ugh!
Because you got to remember, when you press the spacebar, every single one of those triangles is actually playing that dinging noise all at once.
Yeah,
and
I know. That's why, yeah. Just...
And actually, there's a really weird thing I found. This was only on Windows 8, where GameMaker games that were made with GameMaker 8 and older, or 8.1 and older, if there were too many sounds playing at once, your game would crash.
Yes! Okay, finally.
You're doing pretty good, yeah.
You should, like, speed that up a little bit more. See if we can get it.
It probably won't ever be perfectly current, which is okay. But it's not too far behind, though. Yeah, that's as close as it is. And it's actually doing pretty good as far as, like, the game looking okay. But also got to realize it's not super CPU-intensive games that we're playing.
Right.
I mean,
It doesn't matter.
if a maze game made by a 12-year-old that looked like this used, like, 50% CPU, he did something really wrong with his code. And it doesn't help that every level pretty much has that speed up dot. Yes!
Haha.
My mom made this one. This one's a little bit better than my dad's one. Oh, yeah. Now get it fast before it speeds up too fast and we can't catch it.
That one's the slowdown one, isn't it?
Yeah, but it will speed up, because see how it's speeding up? Now go get it fast before it flies off the screen and we can't... Oh, yes! Thankfully.
Right here.
Because see, you see now...
Yes.
That's
yes,
the...
yes, I understand.
That's the problem. It doesn't have
I
a
know.
cap. And I wish it did.
It doesn't have a cap. Well, it's, most things when you're making a game don't have a cap because
you need to-
when you're making a game, Game Maker, especially Game Maker,
Doesn't, yeah. You need...
especially Game Maker, most beginning little things like unless it's Scratch, don't have a cap.
Yeah, you need to code in... It would be
And
like...
I mentioned Scratch because
Yeah.
that was the second little thing that I did use Game Maker for a little bit,
Yeah.
but then that was the one that I made every single game, every single little demo game that you're supposed to make with
Game Maker?
and with Scratch actually.
Yeah.
No, I made every single one, and then when I got into Polaris High School and I was in a game that they had me do, it was like, hey, can I just start with one of the last ones? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I was just like, because I've made every single one of these, and I kind of just don't want to do this all over again.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, sure. And I took like a couple of days on it because, you know, sometimes it just takes a while.
Yeah, it does. So the big thing to fix...
Game Maker is,
Yeah.
is, you know,
Yeah.
I've used it quite a bit too.
The big thing to fix this would just be to say something like, if speed is less than certain number, set speed to that number, so it can't ever go lower than... Oh, by the way, the G-balls kind of
I
shoot
know.
after you. So, like, they'll go towards you. Not mentioned, but not important.
Why did I go through this circle?
Because you can. Because the G-ball shooter can do that. Because I made it that way. For fun, touch the G-ball. Just so we can demo that.
I think I did at one point.
No, you didn't, because the music's been still this Spanish Moors music. That's the name of the file, or the name of the song. Ah, why can't you hit the G-ball? Oh,
No, I touched it. And it's
yeah, you
not-
did. Do it one more time. Because, there we go.
There we go.
There's also one more song in there somewhere, but it randomly picks between them, so no guarantee. So it's not like a perfect cycle, which it should have been, but I didn't know how to code.
Scratch teaches you how to code.
Yeah, and Game Maker has some demos for it too, but after that, there's a lot of more complicated stuff you
But I
can
mean,
do.
Scratch and Game Maker, like I said, they're the beginning things
Yeah.
that you want to teach yourself how to make code, and then you want to get into better
Right.
code making games.
And Game Maker's actually really, really good. Oh, yeah. And do you know this theme?
Yeah. That's why I started laughing.
Whatever you do, guys, don't watch the show. I've seen a little bit of it, and it
No,
was...
don't.
It's a little bit crude.
It is. It's way crude.
And so once I found that out, I stopped using the theme. Plus, also...
But the theme is incredibly hilarious because you just watch it and it's like.
Plus, also, you know, I just realized, too, that this is probably somewhere in their copyright or something.
Oh.
I'm not worried about that, though. It's...
Hit the G-ball and it did it again in the same music. I'm gonna continue laughing whenever I hear this song.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I mean, yes, the show was crude, but I'm playing it again after I hit the G-ball. It's like it's stuck on this song.
It's not really. It's just random.
I know, it's just random, but it's like every time I hit the G-ball, that's the one it plays. I kind of want to hit the... See?
Yeah.
I hit the G-ball and it's doing it again and again and again.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, now you got a really small playing space to...
Yes, no. Yes.
Yeah, you got it. Oh yeah, this one.
Another maze one.
At least the area to catch it in is pretty small. Come on, go down and hit the slow down ones, please. But don't slow down too much, otherwise you'll speed up into oblivion. Yes. There's also a bunch of M balls
You should
in
know
the
what
middle
to
area.
do about this one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're on to the second set of levels now.
Yo ho ho!
And get this.
Yo ho ho! Yo ho!
Every time they bounce off the wall, they make that sound. And those are the M balls making that sound. So you can just get like 50 of those making that sound all at once. Yeah, I would go fast and catch it before it...
I know, I'm trying to, but I can't. Well, I'm gonna catch them. What's these?
I forget what I spelled with that. S... Yeah, I missed it. Maybe you guys can read it on the YouTube stream.
When you watch it again.
Yeah.
Oh my. It's too fast. I can't catch it.
Yeah, I know.
Ah. I don't know.
S...
Smosh. No.
SND... Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Don't ask me why I spelled sandwich.
Gets the ding ball.
Yeah. There we go, finally.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nope, it's going super fast now.
No. Catch it. Ah. Met.
I think it said MEHO.
Mel.
Whatever that is. Mel. I don't know.
There you go.
Oh, no.
All over again.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Nope.
I'm not gonna win this one now. I just flew off the screen.
Okay, so now, I think, so let's go ahead and press escape, and let's try the L key. No. Oh well.
Dang it.
We got pretty far with
We got
that.
really far.
Yeah, and so if we do that again, we'll skip forward using Game Maker. But I say let's move on and let's try... Let me pick one that's... actually, this is not really a game as much as it is a fireworks show. We'll go ahead and just do this really quickly. Because, yeah, I made a dumb fireworks show.
Try it again. It's just... like it does
Yeah.
this and then it does it again. Oh, did it go bye-bye?
No, it's probably because... Oh, I get why.
Why? Oh, it's been removed. Uh-oh. Why has it been removed from yours?
Here's the thing. What we want to do is we want to put that... And here's why. Because Norton says it's not safe. Well, guess what, Norton? It is safe. Trust me, I made it. We would love to restore that one. Thank you very much.
Are
This
you
is-
sure you want to restore
Yes.
this?
This is the thing with Norton. It has too many false positives. So even the game that I spent not 6 months, but I spent several months on, called Shapeshooter a few years ago, we'll look at that at some point. That one is like, it's safe. I know. I don't know what Norton catches on there, but it does have some false positives. That's why I use Bitdefender now. So, here's instructions automatically
Pick up the
loaded.
match and drag it over to the fireworks to light. Use the space to go to a new firework.
So press escape to exit this. So, it's lit.
Yeah, it's just a fireworks show.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's not. And that sound being off for us was the speaker. Because these speakers are weird, and if they're not being used for a little bit, then they take time to boot sound back on. And this was just using built-in GameMaker particle effects. There was a guy who built a way better looking fireworks show. Like, literally. And he inspired me, and so I made this fireworks show, and it's not very good fireworks show, as you can see. Okay, go ahead and press space to go to the next firework.
It's gonna stay right there.
Yep, and also it runs a bit slow. That's partly GameMaker's limitations.
Yes.
Like, there's a... E.G. is a really good game. I forget who made it. But he has an article where he says, this is exactly what GameMaker was doing. This is why GameMaker was doing this. This is what I don't like about GameMaker. That's why there's some parts of the game that run slow. But yeah.
No. Well, that's what you'll get with every single...
Like, engine... Almost all the engines. Some engines, no. Like, if we're talking, like, Unreal and stuff, those are, like, super powerful. Those don't really do much of anything. But yeah, go ahead and go to the next firework. And you can just run across this string and make it run slow, but it will look cool. Yep, it's not just my old hardware that does that. It's modern. Oh, and we missed a few down there. Go ahead and get those two down there.
Oh, I thought I had the map. Where's the map?
It's right bottom corner. Right there.
Right.
Wait for everything to stop making particles and having those really horrible looking ground bloom flowers go off. That's what those things on the ground are supposed to be. But they don't look anything like them at all, do they?
No.
But yeah, it's one of those things where I had to tell you, oh, there's one more, let's get that one more firework. Yeah, I had to tell you what those were, and then you knew what they were. Other than that, you
I
can't
kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
But like, not the
Okay. This one, if you do it, I'm going to do this one. Because
kind of looks like big, huge canine. You know what I'm talking
yes,
about, right?
I do. Only because of an 8-Bit Guy video. Where he looked at a guy who made like a robotic canine that he could drive around to different conventions. And had a lot of cool features.
Was it based off the one from Doctor Who?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I'm
So,
serious. Outside sounds don't really...
Yeah, no. It's if it picks up, it's fine. Basically, I'm streaming at my house. Who cares? There's a lot of noise going around.
Other sounds.
That one, for some reason, automatically goes, and it's dumb. Oh, the most dangerous firework ever.
That
right,
house.
right there.
You just blew up your house.
And it's like this big of a firework. And yeah, that's it. So
That's it.
that's fireworks.
You
Let's.
just blew up your
Oh.
house.
We're gonna do the other Star Wars game since we did the first Star Wars game. This one's a little bit better. But also, there's one thing I did to be confusing on purpose that's just kind of... Yeah! You want instructions. You need instructions.
Use the arrow keys to-
And that's only if you get stuck in a wall. That's why you turn invisible.
Use space to turn invisible. This useful if you get stuck. Note,
So-
you can still get hurt when in...
So let me explain that. In a game, if you have a good game, you have your mask. You're familiar with the mask, right? Where you have it be a box, so that you don't have like your player getting stuck on weird edges.
If I'm playing with both keyboard things, I'm gonna have to have it on my.
Yeah, you're fine. So you're familiar with masks in games, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't have a mask, and I didn't know about masks. What happens is sometimes you would turn around, and because your sprite flips direction, so it looks like he's facing the other way, you get stuck inside of a
I told
wall.
you this is the temporary one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is the.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get the other one in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm actually getting my real license.
That's cool, yeah. He's getting his driver's license, guys. But so the big thing is when you get stuck in the wall, that's why you turn invisible, is it makes your sprite disappear, so that you can move out of the way of the wall.
Okay.
Okay, now make sure you watch this. Don't press space. You need to pay attention to this. This is how your lightsaber moves according to your keys. It changes based on the direction that you're facing. I just did that just to be... And also, this was a game I made for my friend's birthday because he liked Star Wars.
Okay.
So, pick a level, minefield or trap.
I'm stuck.
Spacebar.
Sorry, spacebar.
Yeah, spacebar makes you...
I was trying to hit spacebar, but...
Yeah, spacebar makes you turn invisible until you let go.
Uh-huh.
And move. So, yeah. And this is supposed to be... This was supposed to be like those laser traps when they're fighting Darth Maul. Can you kind of see how that's supposed to be that? But not very good. Yeah, use your lightsaber to reflect bullets back at them. And get them with your light...
I was trying to. I trust you.
Let me see the keyboard for just a second.
You can play your game. I'm probably way better than me.
Maybe. I'll show you what good play looks like, and then I'll let you try again, and we'll try together. It's still not a very good game. There's also health that appear in the corners. But yeah, so what I'm showing, see that? It changes based on what direction you're facing. So now A is straight, now W is straight. Ooh, let's go get some help. Oh, no, whoops. Yeah. Now I have to wait here. This is...
In episode 1?
No.
That's what those bases are off of?
Yeah.
Episode 1, those like...
No, yeah, when they're fighting Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Phantom Menace, yeah.
Phantom Menace is one of Darth Maul. That's what they're supposed to be based off of?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, but it doesn't look anything like it. They were red.
Yes. So anyways, this is...
Ow!
Stupid.
I'm like, ow. I can't do that.
So let's go. Whoops! I pushed the wrong button. I did not mean to push that. I meant to kill myself. I'll let you try the other level. Now remember, with this level, there are mines that flash on the screen once, and then you can't see them unless you step on them, and they blow up and hurt you. Yeah, having pointless fake company names. Move the mouse. There we go. So there's where our mines are for this round. And they do regenerate, too. There's another one that came up. And that guy is buggy, and he can't hurt you, so you can kill him, but don't necessarily worry. And, like, swiping your lightsaber doesn't really do a whole lot. It just does damage over time, and lets you deflect at certain angles. And so, yeah... And these are, like, I think I started another Star Wars game, but I never got very far with it. And I'm glad I didn't, because this is pretty bad.
Especially with Game Maker, you're not going to get anywhere with...
You can get better than this, but... Because there are some really, really good games that I love with Game Maker. But yeah, this is... Also, the robots' lasers hurt themselves. So you see how the robots are going in a straight line shooting? Eventually they end up shooting themselves. Or not their own, but they shoot another robot. And then it gives you points for that. But yeah, this is a pretty bad game. Needless to say, this on a compilation CD given to my friend for his birthday. I think he, like, appreciated it, but at the same time... And he was also younger than me, too. Also, at the same time, it's, like, pretty bad. I think it was maybe 5 when I gave it to him when I was, like, 12 or so.
You're fine.
So, yeah, this is...
I promise, you're fine.
Yeah.
I bet your mic is not that good.
Oh, it is.
It is, but it's not going to catch that much. And if it does, it's like, oh, what was that in the background? Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everybody's focusing on the game. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, like,
yeah.
That's the truth.
You've seen enough of this, I would say. Go ahead and just let yourself die. Just walk into the robots and... Or the mines, too. Like, right there. Go right there.
Go right.
Oh, there's a health there, so... Oh, there we go. And go...
No, I didn't mean to hit the health.
Yep.
Now I'm
and
really not...
go right there. Because there's one right... There we go, yeah. Yeah, just walk into the robots and let them bump into you. There we go. 780. Good score.
A bad score.
Now, oh. I'm going to pick a game that's actually good. Somewhat. This game. Yeah. And this game is a mouse game. So, we'll scoot that a little bit closer so you can use your mouses better. Okay.
Don't let the bugs touch the guard in 3 hits and it's game over. Click the bugs to remove them. Press escape to go back to the game menu.
But now, click on options really quickly, because let's configure some options. So, use this right here. Now, I will tell you something. The bigger bugs are easier to hit, but because they're bigger, it also means that their sprite's bigger and it's shorter time for them to reach the garden. But you can test by clicking on them to see which one you like better to try and click on. So which one do you want to play with? Do you want the bugs to be harder to hit but take longer to get to the garden? Or be easier?
Probably easier. I mean, they might be bigger and they get there faster,
yeah.
but they're easier to hit.
Also, you see that little square thing on their back?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a skull. And the original version of this had tiny bugs, so I drew the bug and I put the skull on there, and then I made it the right size, and by that point, you couldn't see the skull anymore. And then to make the big bugs, I just expanded it again. And that doesn't help because you can't tell. So we'll do big bugs, save settings, and yes, we do. New game. Also, I'll let you know about a cheat after this round, and this cheat is present in most of my games.
You. No, dang it. No, dang it. One more hit and I'm dead. No, die. You die. Dang it.
Okay, now here's a little cheat. Watch this. I'm going to click the mouse button once on a bug, and then I can just hold it down and mouse over the bugs. That's a little cheat.
Oh, that's easier than...
So, and now I'm just going to let myself die and listen to the sound. Okay, so we'll go ahead one more round. Go
Sounds
ahead.
like Ant Smasher.
It could be, I don't know. I just found that crunching sound online.
Ant Smasher. Actually, it's more like... But still, it's Ant Smasher.
Yeah, the crunching noise when they eat the garden, though, it's like the classic crunching noise. Like you hear in a cartoon when a shark's about to take a bite out of you, kind of a thing.
I don't think this is a cheat. This is more of a gimmick.
Well, it is a cheat because it wasn't supposed to do that, but the way it was programmed, it did do that.
I'm just like, who cares? It's a gimmick and it's helpful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's not supposed to do that, yes, but who cares? Because it's a gimmick and it's helpful.
And it's not even, and it's like a you discover it, which I did discover it. Which I will say, it's good to have other people test your games. As my friend pointed out, who's done some coding, he says a lot of times you have other people test your game that you're making, and they do stuff that you're like, why would you want to do that? And then you find out that you can, and that's a really cool, useful thing, or it's buggy. So last, we're going to go back to options.
Hey, buggy.
We're going to go small bugs. So go ahead and try it with small bugs once.
No.
Yeah, and this is just to see how long you can last game. And I don't like these games, even the ones that get harder and harder, because either...
Well,
yeah.
like, I feel like I should get the Ant Smasher for my phone, because it was a fun game, and it's just something to pass the time.
Yeah.
And then the only thing you really die from is the bee.
Yeah.
Because you hit the bee, like,
My problem is they're either exponentially get faster and faster, and so it's not possible to keep beating them, or you get to the point where it's as fast as it's going to go, and you're just sitting there shooting up all the tiles flying at you. Yay, I could do this for the whole rest of the entire day.
Yeah, that one is the one that just reminds me of Ant Smasher, because the one thing I hate about Ant Smasher, though, is when they come in a bunch of, just a bunch, and then there's a bee in the middle of them. Yeah. You can just go shh, and then you accidentally hit the bee.
Ready for a pointless loading screen? What? So the reason I put this in...
deleting the options to save file. This may take a while.
And it's a random speed for that bar to move. But here's the reason I put that in there is because I didn't have a way for it to recognize that it was there and load it again when you loaded the game next time. You have to load it each time individually because I didn't know how to code that. So I had to automatically delete it so there's not a file sitting on your computer. Oh, let's look at this. This isn't really a game. This is just me using Game Maker to pass off a certain part of my electrician merit badge.
Move mouse over symbols to see what they are. Press escape and start. The point on top of the yellow question mark is the cursor.
So mouse over stuff and see what it is. Like move down, because you see the yellow question mark. That's where the point is. Yeah.
This is the light and base of the fan. This is a heater cooler. Yeah, that makes sense. But really, this is a switch behind my. Why is that a money sign?
That's there's only one line through it, but that's the actual electrical sign for it. And notice how the arrow moves to point to the other socket.
Well, I guess the money sign is 2 lines. But whatever.
Yeah. And you notice how the red arrow moves to point towards the other one, so you know which one it's supposed to be on top of. I was very proud that I was able to figure out how to code that. Oh, and there's also my door right there.
The door.
And that's in my old house over there. So yeah, there's an electrical room plan. Now let's look at something that actually is good. Well, actually, wait, first. Oh, let's try this one, because we can do this one together! I think it still works.
F1 for help, space for start, and...
Oh, right, the FN key. There we go. The objective is for the boat to elude the submarine's missiles. The boat, aka Player 1, uses 4, 5, 6, and 8 number pad keys. That's important. The submarine uses A, W, S, and D keys to aim with cursor, or to aim with the crosshair. The submarine uses space to fire. Escape to go back to the main menu.
Oh, yeah, yes, but that makes sense.
Oh, and the submarine uses the arrow keys to move. So, which one do you want to be? You got that keyboard, I'll use your laptop keyboard.
Alright.
Which one, submarine or boat?
Whatever that one is.
On the keypad?
Yeah, whatever. You said ASD.
WASD is for your crosshair, that's where you're aiming, and the arrow keys is to move if you're the submarine. If you're the boat, you just use the 4, 6, 8.
Submarine, I'll use the easy keys, which is called the...
Okay. So... Yeah, so you want to move your crosshair to shoot me, and the score goes up the longer you stay alive, and it can only move a certain amount of space away from you. So you want to move your submarine towards me, and move the crosshair on top of me, and space to shoot me down. So like, press spacebar. Oh, you got me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no more levels or anything. But it was a decent concept, starting.
Okay.
Ooh, and let's see if Bot War works. Here's another 2-player game. I think this one was working.
Try it again.
And then it wasn't. And I think I know why that's...
Oh no, it's deleting it again.
Yeah, see? That's why computer can't find it, is because Norton's taking a look at it.
Restore.
Yes. Yes. Trust me, we could whitelist this whole entire folder. Which, sadly, as far as we know, there's no way to get your thing approved by Norton other than multiple users using it.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is from, but I know it's from a specific game. And it was uploaded to GameMaker. We want F1.
Okay, why the heck is it, SEVs versus,
Because I just found those sprites on the GameMaker thing.
I'm probably the only one that gets that because I play StarCraft.
Out of the 2 people watching, probably yes. One of my friends did play StarCraft 2 as well.
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, just
yeah.
other people. Oh,
So,
I think there's. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 watching.
Yeah.
So,
SCVs and the other one is. I can't remember.
Green player
It's
uses
StarCraft.
the AWSD keys to move the green plus. Red player uses the arrow keys to move the red plus. The plus will wrap around the screen when off the screen. Note, players move at the same time. Green controls the top pieces, red controls the bottom pieces. This is supposed to be like a board game-ish type thing. So 2, place your plus where you want to move your piece. That's spelled wrong. That's like
We're not
piece.
too far behind from that.
Yeah.
But-
And that's spelled piece, not P-I-E-C, like a chess piece. So then press the spacebar, green, or enter key, red, This sets the point to which your piece will move. Then move the plus over the piece you want to move to that spot. Press the spacebar, green, or enter key red again. Pieces cannot move off the screen, meaning they cannot wrap around. P to pause. One hit will destroy a piece. Note, next, place your plus over the piece you want to have attack the opposite color. Green, then press V, and red, press 1 on the 10 keypad. Your piece will then shoot its firearm. You need to make sure your shooting piece is right next to the other piece you want to attack. Note, one hit will destroy a piece. The arm is holding the weapon that will shoot. Right arm. P to pause, escape. So I'll explain as we go.
No, seriously, that's SCVs and that's another
Yeah.
StarCraft character. I can't
Yeah.
remember what they're called though. No, actually,
I think
you know
those are
what?
like ghosts or something.
Those. I thought there was something else. No, those are Reapers.
Yeah, Reapers, that's right.
Because now I see the jetpacks on the back. Those are Reapers.
Yeah, so.
SCVs and Reaper.
Okay, so here we go. So watch this. See, I want to move my guy here. So I'm going to press space. And then I touch the guy. And then you see how he moves there? Now watch this. If I tap on your guy. I tap on my guy. See? Oh, whoops. My cursor's stuck for some reason.
So this is like chess or something?
So put your cursor right there and press the enter key. And then tap on that guy, move it to that guy, and press the enter key. Oh. There we go, yeah. Except for I don't know why I can't move now. I don't know why my cursor's stuck. Yeah, it's buggy. That's probably the bug that I couldn't fix. So it's supposed to be like this. And now press the I forget which key it is. It's not enter, it's is it shift? Try pressing shift on your guy. When your cursor's on the guy. So touch your guy and press shift. 1 second. Press V or 1. So press 1 on the keypad. There we go. So now move him on top of my guy and press that. So tap your cursor on top of my guy. Spacebar. And then spacebar on top of this guy. And then move the cursor over on top of the guy and press the 1 key now. You need to have it on top of the guy.
My guy?
Yeah, and now press the 1 key. Oh, you need to move up. So press the cursor right up there. Up higher. And press spacebar. Or no, enter, sorry. Enter key. And now back on your guy. Press enter again.
So hard.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's stuck. There we
Yeah.
go, we got it.
And now, I don't know why. I think I added like a turn or... And then it just sticks like this, and I don't know why. So if it didn't freeze like this...
Reapers versus SCVs. Did you realize SCVs are the workers?
I don't, yeah.
You don't know StarCraft.
No, I don't. But so if this didn't have this bug, then this could be an okay, sort of, right? Like you could actually fight against the other
No,
person.
I wasn't talking about the watchers. I was talking about
Yeah.
the 2 people who are playing. I'm the only
Yeah.
one that knows StarCraft.
Yeah, I know. So let's pull up something that's actually... We'll do this one, because this one's actually a good one. This one is one of my proudest moments in making games.
When you want to become rich, so you head to the mountain gold caves to find gold. Collect as much gold as possible while staying alive. Use the arrow keys to move. Go over to objects to get used. Get keys. Use the locks. No, you need to all the same color keys to open the same color locks. Well, that makes sense.
And it's for all of them. I wanted to have it where it was 1 key per lock, but I couldn't figure out how. So it just became 10 keys in 1 lock. Grab all 10 keys and get that 1 lock. 3 keys and 10 locks, grab that 1 key and touch all 10 locks. So, yeah. Watch out for spikes and ghosts, bottles for health. When you have bow, move in the direction you want to shoot and press space. You can press shift/enter for cheats. I think that, yes, I have the cheats in my head. But they also, you lose 1 point for using a cheat. I didn't mention that here, I forgot to. But, let's start. Oh, we're getting a phone call.
Hello? Hello? I am hungry, but I don't know if I'm eating something right in here.
I mean, yeah, you can have food if you want here. We've got plenty of stuff.
And if I don't eat enough, there's leftovers, right? And if I don't eat enough here, there's leftovers, right? Or am I wrong? Hello? Uh-oh. Is my phone being stupid? My phone's being stupid crap.
I'm going to mute this for just a second while he makes a phone call. And we'll get started with the game. Hopefully, we'll see. Alright, we're back. It's the last game, then we're going to end the stream. I'll go ahead and click start new game. Yeah, sure, we'll autosave, so we can pick up later if we have to. And you want to just, oh, yeah, we can do Perfect Xander. So. Now you need to get the locks. You see there are 2 locks on the screen?
Like where? Like
you're close. You see it? And then you need to get the other one. And believe it or not, I tried to sell this game for like $9.99.
There's another guy up there.
Yeah, that's your health.
Oh, my health. Oh, okay, I didn't realize. What is that? Don't dare touch it.
Oh, by the way, there are walls in this level. Thankfully, I have them memorized in my head, so if you get stuck with this dark maze level, I can help you.
Where will I not get stuck?
Thankfully, I'm better at being quiet now than I was before. Like, when I was younger and I first made this game, I'd have been like, no, you need to go do this. And just... But, I'm calm and composed, and I'm not backseat driving someone playing my own game, so I get to see real experience.
I was that way with some games. Like, I was teaching somebody how to play Legend of Zelda, and I was like, no, that's not how to play this game. You should do this, this, and that. And I'm like, I should shut up.
Yeah. Or, like, there's an Extra Credits episode. If you haven't seen Extra Credits, Alex, they're really good. They talk about games in depth and stuff. But they have, where they were talking about parents being involved with kids playing games, because one of the things they mentioned in there is you need to let your kid play the game, even if they jump in the same hole 50 times.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I know the level, I can guide you, but you're figuring it out.
I hope so, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And I keep on getting stuck.
Ooh, you almost had it.
Did I go too far? I almost want to just try a bunch of things.
I'm going to tilt this back just a smidge. There we go. Now, one thing, I was guiding my mom through this level, and she got all the way to here, and then instead of going down, I was like, now, I was about to tell her the next step, and she quickly went all the way back, and I'm like, no, 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 go back to where I had you. She went ahead, and without my instruction.
I got there at some point. How did I... There we go. Good, I'm not in a dark room. Ugh. I hate these.
These ones are pretty easy to get, though. You can make it through two at once if you line up. Stop.
Whoops. Should have stopped.
Yep. There you go. This just makes me think of the Chomper scene from Galaxy Quest. But that's fine. You got another health up here. You got plenty of health so far. Okay.
Go.
Yep, you gotta outrun the ghost. If you just keep running ahead of him, and you turn in circles so that, like... Yeah, that was too close. But if you keep ahead of him far enough, then he won't catch up to you.
I'm trying.
Just run left, run left. See how he keeps getting farther away because you run faster? So you want to use that to your advantage. Turn too soon. You gotta remember. Okay, now you can turn up.
I'm not gonna get that key.
You'll get it. Trust me.
No, there goes again.
Thankfully, this game has saves, though.
Okay, got it.
So.
What's that? That almost looks like a medal.
What does?
The ghost. A medal with eyes and a mouth.
You mean like a medal you would get for winning the race or something? It's not supposed to. I didn't draw him, though. But yeah.
I'm gonna get the gold coins before
Yes. Yes, you can.
I do it again because I keep on running into the steeping goals.
Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to elude them because you just keep them far enough in front.
So what is all this green?
Grass.
I'm sorry, I think of poison gas or something. I think I got all the keys.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you have to go.
No, you had it. Just go back where you were.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you were just on one of the rough edges of the game. Go left a bit. There we go. Now, let me tell you a trick. What you want to do is you're going to come up here. You're going to go down really quickly. Down underneath there. Go to the right. Now go straight up really fast. And stop. Go right, go right, go right, go right. And stay there. Stay there. And just stay there until the ghosts start popping up. Go right, no, go right again. Is it gonna work? Come down a bit. Okay, now go up, and go left really fast and go down. Go straight down, and now the ghosts are trapped. That's a bug, but it's a bug that I'm very happy to tell people about.
Where are the locks?
Behind the bars. With the buttons. So hit the buttons. Yeah. Now, don't get the key just yet.
I just got the bow and arrow.
Yep.
Okay.
So space, or space works. And now, go straight up. Go all the way up, and go left, and press space. Whoops, that's... How did that happen? That's a bug.
Yep. Uh-oh, now I can get that.
Okay, you're good. So go up right in the middle, and go left, and press space while you're moving left. At the same time. That's how you hit apples.
Okay.
And other stuff, too.
What happened to my bow? It was destroyed by the agency.
I wanted the bow to move forward in levels and have so many arrows that you had until you ran out, but I couldn't code that.
And the book shoots those.
Yes.
What the heck?
And they go out and they hit the ghosts. Now, this is, you figure out the puzzle. Figure out how to...
Stop talking and I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Remember, you have to be holding the direction you want to shoot as you're shooting.
I'm doing it like that?
Yeah. And now, yep.
No, I'm not gonna get anything. Okay, so that's nothing, because they're ghosts, obviously.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, it doesn't go through the ghosts, I'll say.
I think that's a stupid gimmick. You have to hit the direction in order to go right.
Yeah. So. something, but I'm not going to. Unless you ask me to.
Okay, I'm really stuck.
So you had it before, you were just a little bit off on where you were aiming.
Oh, I get it now. Just a little. That's what I thought, but then I didn't get it right. Well, it does shoot to the bars. Okay, now how do I get to the bars?
There's one more on the left that's kind of hidden. I'll give you that one. Because it's behind your health guy, which it's not supposed to be.
Ah.
And then the bars open up.
And then you have to go all the way back down.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate games like that where you're like, you got the key. Now you have to go back to where you started.
Yeah. You know, for some reason this reminded me, I was thinking, you know, like the egg drop challenge where you have like cups and straws and stuff and you make something to protect your egg? Do that with a wine glass instead. You fell down a hole.
Yeah.
So now this one is a little bit tricky, thankfully. Thankfully, it looks like the ghost is stuck. Which is a bug. But in the actual game, these ghosts would be a little bit too OP. If they were not bugged like this. And, oh, you didn't want to do that just
You
yet.
wanna do that?
Yeah, you let the ghost out. If you be quick and go down and go left and go up.
I
Oh,
didn't mean to.
yeah, or right. Just as long as you're quick, because you need all the keys, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So,
okay.
now quickly go left and go up. Oh no, that other ghost is unstuck now. Okay. Let's be quick about this.
I'm good. No, I'm not.
Okay. So now if you quickly run back. Oh no, just run back. Run past them. And go up. Yeah, oh, wrong way. You need to... okay, go back down. Thankfully the game saves. So, we can do is load game. Okay. So, we'll go up, and we'll let the first ghost get stuck. So go ahead and... oh,
Oh, no. I didn't do it that time. And now I'm stuck. Now I'm gonna die.
yeah. I'm very glad I added load for this game. Okay. So go straight up. And just go and... oh, he's stuck now. And hopefully he stays stuck. Now when you go get the left one, then...
I know. I
Yeah.
just didn't know that at first.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me.
No, I didn't. But I'm just mentioning it now. Stick to the... go up. And there you go. Now you'll avoid it. And go up again. Yeah, and you should be able to get everything else without... oh, nope. Well, as long as we're fast about it, we'll make it.
I'm not gonna make it.
No, you'll make it. Trust me. You still need the other key. So you'll have to go back.
No, I'm not gonna be able to.
Yep.
Because I had
Now here, I'm going to... I'm going to give you a little... 1 UP. We're going to lose just 1 point for this, but 1 point's nothing. Whoops.
one up. This is not a cheat.
Shift enter. Is it 1 UP? There we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Full health. I think he's stuck. I hope he's stuck. Yeah, now. Go. Yeah. Gotta avoid that
I know.
switch. You're doing good.
It scared me for a second. He got it stuck.
Yep, go up all the way. Yeah, you're gonna have to run into him at some point, but go up because you need. Yeah.
Help! 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 No!
If you go very quick, you can make it. Okay.
Quickly. No!
Go up for the switch. Go left. Go right.
No, I'm trying. I can't. It's stuck. It's stuck.
Don't worry.
I got stuck.
R. P.
Now we're gonna lose another point.
Well, no, only one, because remember we loaded from our last save point. Okay. He's stuck so far. Oh, I didn't think that one was going to hit, but it did. Oh, go left. Now go all the way up and wait up there for a second. And then he's floating up. That gives you just a little bit more time. Now, if you're quick about it... Now, remember we needed the other...
Oh, the other key. Ah, the
Don't worry.
ghost is right there.
Yep.
Come on, don't get stuck.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know you could go off the screen there. You're not supposed to be able to. That's...
Oh, there's one more key.
Yes.
No, I have to go to the ghost again and again.
Here. So we get through it this time. Go ahead and get that really quickly. There we go. It's about perfect alignment. Now, if you're fast enough and you quickly go up, you need... Oh, you did need to get that one. I forgot. I was going to say if you quickly went up...
Is it up?
No, it's down. Go left. No, that's not going to be a cheat. Okay, get that.
I got stuck.
Okay, we'll try this again. And hopefully this time we only have to use one. Okay. Now the trick is being really quick and going around corners. So go ahead and go down. Oh, go left. Because also, if you wait for him, then you could probably quickly go down and come back up, and maybe he wouldn't be able to get you. So now let's go down really quick. Nope.
No, don't get stuck. Stop.
Yeah. It's all about your alignment.
Okay.
Now, yeah, if you wait... Actually, oh, wait, just a little bit more. Oh, no.
Maybe I can get him to go off screen now.
No, I was going to think you would get stuck on that ledge there, but he won't. If you go really fast...
Okay, where am I supposed to go? I'm gonna go back here real second.
You need to go here, and then you need to go to the button.
I have to hit the button.
Yeah. But
Yeah, of course you do.
but if you do it quick enough, you could go here and then come up, and he might go up there and get stuck. Maybe. Now go up a bit. Yeah, go up. Straight up. No.
That's what I'm trying to do. No, but he
Go
doesn't
down.
know.
Go down. Now go left. Now go straight up. Go left.
No! I was so close.
You were so close. Okay. Okay. Now wait there for just a moment. Okay, he's stuck. As stuck as he's going to be, so go ahead and grab the rest of them. Now, I'm going to guess you don't play a lot of games like this, do you?
No.
Okay.
What, because that wasn't a smart move?
No, well, okay. So ultimately, yeah, I'm going to say...
Yeah, but I just decided to go that one first because then
Well, it's not the direction that you went, it's just lots of little things that allude me to that fact. Because for me, if it's a game that I haven't made that's like this, I'm usually pretty good at it.
I would have gotten the up key first. I should have done that, but I didn't.
Now, I would go straight up.
Nah,
And now come straight down. And if you do that just right, you can get him stuck around a corner. Go up, left.
I'm sucking at this thing.
Want me to beat this level for you?
Let me try one more time.
Okay. We'll give you 1 UP. Because you're going to need all the health you can get.
Uh-oh. He's moving again.
But he's also stuck again. And hopefully he stays stuck. And part of that's because I didn't give the ghost a mask.
Oh, the ghost is right there. I should have
Yep.
thought about that. But, oh well. Okay, let me get... Like, I feel like whenever I go up here... Oh. I might get lucky this time.
Yeah, get the... Well, you did need the left one since you're there. But yeah. Now, for this one up here, when you get the switch, you're going to come up. You want to follow it around. Just keep going in a circle, and he won't be able to catch you as you get all the coins and loop around. You're doing it. Oh, so close.
No, come on, don't get stuck in the corner.
Can we get past this? Yes, you did it. Oh, move left quickly.
Oh, crap.
You want me to give you another one-up book? Well, I mean, it's saved from here, so we'll go on so far without it. There's a little bit of actual in-game health. You can get the book, you just need to be aligned just right.
What does that do?
You'll find out. So,
Okay, let's start over here. Get that one. And that one. That one didn't get that one. Here it goes. Oh, it brings the keys down to me.
yeah, and I wanted it to look like a hand that was open and then it closed over, but I didn't have a sprite for that. So I just made that thing all by myself.
Oh, but it doesn't go through the ghost, but it hits.
And by the
ghost
way,
and stops
I'll tell you now, one of these ghost things is you have to line yourself up with the spikes and quickly shoot it.
it. Oh no!
But I can give you some health if you want. I can enter in the cheat if you like. We could also just get rid of all the ghosts if you like, so you don't have to worry about them obstacles.
I'd like to not use as many cheats as possible because
Right.
every, in StarCraft, the original StarCraft, if you used one cheat, just one cheat at the end of it, it wouldn't give you a score. It said you cheated.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it's very much so, like, performance in games like any game is how much have you played that style of game, and yeah, you got it. There is one past the spikes, so if you go, you can go past them and be on the door and you won't get hit. Okay, let's wait for the spikes to close it down.
No, it still got hit. Dang it.
Yeah,
Did I get all the keys? Okay.
yes you did. Okay, now don't touch the button just yet. Do not touch the button just yet. You have to eventually, but now, go ahead and just collect all of the health things while you're safe with the ghost stuck behind bars.
There's a ghost in here.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Oh, there's a wall there.
And you see they're behind the bars on the left. So now here's a tip. Go left. Go all the way left. Go up. Okay, go all the way up. Straight up. See, like that, if you do that just right, you can get it to drag over multiple sets of keys. So if you were to let it go over and get a key and move down right now, then you could pick up more keys that way. And also, you can use a cheat book to get 2 of these, but it's bugged and they don't go after separate keys. I didn't know how to code that in. Because there's just the basic object code, like object key, and then there's the specific instance of that object. And I didn't know how to specify instances. So, yeah. Like that one right there, if you had moved to the right, then it would have drug across multiple keys. It's a bit faster, but it's also like a thing that shouldn't be a thing.
No, where was the down? It was right there. I can't remember.
It was left a bit. With the first level, the placement of the torches kind of sort of was meant to denote where there were pathways, but not completely. This one, though, it's not really that way. There's just some torches, kind of, sort of. But yeah.
I want to find where, but there it was. Okay.
Yeah. And you found your way to the door, too, I will say. So, yeah. So far, this is probably the best game that we've played. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now eventually, I'll be ready to say, hey, here's my game, the good one, Shapeshooter. If you look up clip 003 on my channel, which I'll show you really quickly when we're done here on my phone, but that's a sample of Shapeshooter, which was turning out to be a good game. All right, now you can go ahead and get the key, and if you stay down at the bottom, then let the ghosts go down there. They can't get you, and then when you go back up, you can make a run for the door, and they won't catch you.
And there's a bunch of walls too. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Found it.
Okay,
Oh,
quick.
There's the ghost. Oh,
And if you like,
get the bow. Ah.
you got a bow and arrow. Now, yeah, just remember, the farther you are away from him, when you turn, he won't catch up to you. See, you've got it down. Now you know how to dodge ghosts.
Yeah, I kind of learned that. I just hate it when there's walls.
Yeah. Man, the more I think about this and watch you play, the more I'm glad that I actually added a save game feature in this game. I knew how at that point, finally. And it's certainly better than the Orem Police Junior Officer save.
Oh, crap, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go.
Would you like a cheat? Well.
I thought I got all the gold keys. I did. Okay, there we go. And I'm just gonna go here. Put them in.
Yeah. If you went up one, yeah, like that.
Okay, yes, get them stuck over there now. Dang it, I died.
Don't worry. You got higher score this time. I should have had the game just calculate score when...
Oh, whoops. I just want to hit the button, but I did. I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Let's try this again.
And you're having fun too, which is good. That's the point of my games, is to have fun. Some of the other ones, they're not very fun. They're just boring.
I didn't hit the...
Yep, just keep far enough away from him, and when you turn a corner, you'll be safe. Like that.
Right now, it's focusing on the gold keys.
Yep.
No!
Yeah, and, oh, that's another thing I can say, too. Because I didn't specify instances, so it just goes after whichever was the newest one according to GameMaker instances. You're doing it. You got it. You got this.
Stay far away, stay far away.
Okay. If you want to use some health, we need to use it now, because one bug is where it puts the health cheats is like there you can get to a point in certain levels where you can't get back there to pick it up. So, up to you, but...
Let's do it now, because I am almost out. But I think we need to end this soon, because...
Yeah, this game isn't too much longer. So, we should be able to finish this game, and then we'll cut the stream. And then...
Like it didn't hit there. It went through the walls. Dang it.
It does. That's fine. Go ahead and get the other 2 books.
Does it go through the walls?
Yeah, it goes through the walls. So go ahead and get the other 2 books. And the other one too. So we can eat more of those ghosts with our fire.
Do I need to hit the button now?
Yeah, flip-flop button. Oh yeah, there's a max health already in this level. Go ahead and get it. Or no, that's us.
No, that's us.
Yeah, I forgot.
You already did the cheat.
Yeah, I forgot. And you want to make sure you get all the books before we go back up where over
Did
there.
I hit that switch?
You did, and that's fine. Just go ahead and go up around and get all the books.
Uh-oh. Oh, now it's going to that one. Okay.
Yep. And there's one more book. Just one left.
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, but you can also shoot that thing too while you're down.
Yeah, okay, I might as well.
Yeah.
Barely clipped it.
Now you get the key gatherer. And then if you avoid this switch... Well, no, you can get this switch because there's that ledge there so the ghost can't get you.
No, you know what, I'm just gonna sit for a bit and let it get the keys to me.
Yeah. Or I was going to say go down there and make it faster to get the keys, but this works. Because the
Or
ghost
I
can't...
could miss the switch.
Yeah, the ghost can't get you either way. So now we flip the switch and we get a quick run for the door.
Well, you have to get the keys first.
Yeah, right, yeah. But now we're at that point.
Get back under the ledge.
Okay.
Alright, now.
And remember, we did cheat to give you full health. Okay. Now there's 2 health, guys. That's a bug I think I fixed, but I didn't. You can go ahead and grab all those 4 health bottles up there if you like. Now this is a level where the flip-flop switch actually can be flipped multiple times because there's 2 switches. So let's go get the statue first. Oh, I never thought of doing that. I always thought go down there and try and not hit the spikes, but yeah. This is why you have other people play your games, is because they do stuff that you wouldn't think about.
At first you were saying you've never played this style of game before. Actually, I have, but it's been a while.
Yeah, but the point is just all of the little things that he's doing. And I'm not trying to downplay Alex here, but, you know, there's a lot of my friends who they say they've played games, and then they play some of my games, and then have to realize they were playing a 3D first-person shooter Call of Duty, not this. And so their gaming skill isn't good enough to, like...
This is based on an old-style game, though.
Yeah.
An old-style game, I can't remember what it was called. Oh, it's not... It's an old-style game, and it wasn't called Gold Rush. It was something sort of like it, but it was...
And they could be sprites from that game. Because if you use the 3D example for making a 3D game in Game Maker, it's basically a dumbed-down version of Doom.
Yeah. I mean, really, I've got to tell you that it's kind of... I was like... It's not called Gold Rush. It was called something Gold... I can't remember, but it had that same sprite.
Yeah.
And you went through it. It was an old-style game. This also reminds me a little bit of the very first Legend of Zelda, which really sucked.
Yeah.
But...
Okay.
Okay, which switch does which?
This one flips them.
There's 2 buttons, though.
The one you're above. Oh, wait, whoops, it's the other one, my bad.
Now I have to outrun a ghost.
Oh, he's stuck. Just go. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, you need to get the other switch now. And now if you go fast enough, you can go around the corner and he'll be stuck. Oh, not quite, but hey, close enough. Okay, there's a full health bottle default in this level. Go ahead and grab it. And the book. Oh, and there's supposed to be text here that's buggy. First of all,
Okay, what is the red book?
I'll explain. So go get the red book, and now use the mouse and drag that guy into there. So use the mouse,
Why? Why is this way?
and now drag him over there, into the middle, right there.
Right here?
A little more. Put him out of your way, like right where my finger is. That's good enough. Okay, now open up the door and go get everything while the ghosts feast on that clone of you.
Oh, it's a clone.
And so the point is that you... Yep. And so if you do it quickly before they eat up your guy... I don't... Oh. That's a bug. Yeah. I know what. There's supposed to be keys under those, but you don't need to get them. Because... basically the lock said, hey, there are no keys. But they didn't check to see if there were any unbroken statues.
I don't know. I just went for him. I didn't
Yeah,
know. I didn't know what I was doing.
I didn't know that was,
That was
a bug.
a stroke of luck.
Yes.
That was a stroke of luck. I just.
Yes. And that's something that I wouldn't have known unless I actually had lots of people test my game, which I didn't. I had a few friends play it.
That was funny. I just like, oh, did I already get the keys? I can't remember. Let's just go
Okay.
for it.
Yeah, and we're almost to the end of the game.
I have to do this again. Let me guess. Uh-oh. What did I do? I fell into a hole,
Yeah.
which got into this. Dang it.
Oh, and by the way, from this point on, there's supposed to be flashing text telling you, but it was bugged. From this point on, cheats don't work. But we're almost done. This is also fun to watch the things trigger. Because what I had is there's invisible object, so when you push the button, it makes a thing that starts going up, and when it touches the bars, it makes them open. And then there's other objects that will change its direction. Yeah, you're doing good. You're outrunning the ghosts.
Oh, you learn from the best.
Yeah.
Dang it. Let's try again.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. And remember, instead of going back to the right, you want to go down and make circular motion.
I know.
Okay, you got it. And I'm trying not to say little things and too much like that, but in the heat of the moment, you can't help it. And I forgot you had to get that too. So now, again, get the apples before we get the things. Yeah. Otherwise, the problem is you sometimes end up bumping into the door and going to the next level. Oh yeah, also, another bug with the game is the music doesn't start like it should. And that's because when you load the game, there's no object to start playing the music. Because I had it where it starts playing music, and then the music keeps looping as you go through, and then it only changes when you get to the outside level where it's supposed to be waterfall and birds. That is just so satisfying to watch, isn't it? Like, I could just put that on most satisfying YouTube video compilation. And maybe calm people down that get stressed.
I did that in such a weird way, though.
Yeah, but hey.
Let me guess. This is the end.
Health bonus. So now you get more points for the more health you have at the end of the game. There we go. That's pretty much the end of the stream. Just for fun, XANDER.
It's way behind, so he's just...
Yeah, it is a bit behind on the screen. Ooh. Someone, Omar Brazini, how are you?
Yo, how are you? Yeah, look.
Yeah, hey, we're just about to end, sorry. But this is a game that I made. This is Gold Mountain Adventure. I'm actually going to put these games up on my Google site. Yeah, these will be put up on my Google site for all to play eventually. I'll probably try and upload them tonight, because I can.
Have you developed a British accent?
Someone says, Hurricane Florence, I will destroy the East Coast. There's lots of funny.
No, please, no, Florin.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say this what it actually was, but there was a YouTube video I was watching, and there was one thing on there where it had something illegal in the video. It was a complete joke, but then it's basically like illegal in all of the United States. And then someone down in the comments who had his name as Donald Trump, and his icon was Donald Trump making a weird, almost troll face smile. He said, "I can make it legal." But so yeah, actually, while we're here, let's just I know what's going to happen. It's going to try and load something, and then it's going to be like, page not found. Because they got rid of the Yo-Yo Game Sandbox. Otherwise, you could already go and play all my games. But yes, I'll be putting them on my website, and I'll be putting them in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. We'll be getting back together to play more of my games.